18 months ago, Craig Gibson was working for a local precision engineering firm. Today he has his own flourishing engineering company. We're outside Sussex Precision Engineering Ltd. So Craig, what prompted you to set up your own company?
Well, my previous employment, I was workshop manager, and I was in charge of turning the company around, increasing turnover from 30 grand a month to about 70. And in a nutshell, we got made redundant because the boss decided to retire. So I took it from there really, was kind of forced into it, and contacted Dugards about some used CNC machinery. They helped us out with the machine finance, with a workshop move as well, and with sorting out a CNC lathe and a CNC mill. Took it from there, contacted a lot of previous customers, historic customers.
Was it difficult to get business to start with, or did you find it quite?
Initially it started, I'd say 50% came quite easily, because when the company shut down it left a lot of work in progress, a lot of orders that weren't fulfilled, and perhaps other suppliers couldn't meet the delivery requirements. So we managed to take that, and some 50% of the work came a bit more difficult because of barriers to entry, you know, such as being a new company, not having an ISO registration, that kind of thing. Just meant that we had to produce samples, you know, to satisfy inspection criteria, and to ensure the customer we could perform to their quality and delivery needs.
So now 18 months on, how many CNC machines have you got here?
We've got 5 at the moment. We started off with 2, we've now got 5. We've grown from 1,000 square foot to 3,000 square foot. We've had to do that really just to meet customer demand really. Most of our work now comes word of mouth. We've obviously got returning customers that are existing month on, but generally speaking we get a lot of word of mouth, and we can't do work quick enough. Probably have a 6-week order book at any one time. And we get a lot of call-off work as well, so we've had to go that way.
And what about, we spoke about machine tools, cutting tools, that's obviously a big part of making a success of a company. You use Turner Tools to supply you with all your engineering solutions, should we say, on cutting tools?
Yeah, I think solutions is really the key phrase there. I mean, Turner Tools from the outset have helped us out by not just providing cutting tools, but providing the right cutting tools for the right materials. Best in class really, I would say. They've really helped us slash lead times, increase tool life, whilst maintaining quality. You know, perhaps I wouldn't really call them sales. I would really say that they were engineering consultants. Their technical support has been second to none, and they're always on the end of the phone whenever you need them. They offer us the best insert for our needs, not the best for their margins.
Okay. So it's an example here, Craig, of a component that you machine here. This is stainless 316. So you told us earlier. It seems a lot of metal removal in there. How do you go about making that efficient?
Yeah, I mean, Turners have really helped us no end on this particular component. I mean, we machine these month on month. Turner Tools have provided us the latest technological innovation really on these inserts, and it's helped reduce the cycle time by 40%, you know, and it's increased the value of the job to us by saving on average £75 a component just in tooling cost.
40% reduction in cycle time.
Yep.
Wow. But and there is a lot of material to be removed there.
Yep.
That is a stainless 316, you said.
Yep. This starts off as a solid billet. You can see this is only roughed out on Op 1 using these XDLT inserts with a high feed cutter, and then you can see the finished component comes out here. This is the opposite side, and again this uses the high feed cutter to rough out. Marvellous.
And that is a finished part?
That's as it goes to our customer.
Brilliant. So we're now in front of one of your turning centres here, Craig. What's the split milling turning in terms of disciplines here?
Generally speaking, I'd say 60-40 in favour of milling. Obviously it ebbs and flows, but generally speaking we're predominantly milling.
And have you got any examples of parts from turning perspective we can have a look at?
Yeah, of course. We do. Here's a typical application of some turned items that we do. This is all 316 stainless steel. Quite often we also do in canal, monol, super duplex and the duplex range of heat resistant alloys as well. Turner Tools again provided us with the best solution for these products. We were having problems in particular drilling and turning and maintaining surface finish as well as a high dimensional accuracy. We swapped our coolant for ohmmeter and we put latest grade Sandvik inserts on here, and as you can see, more than adequate, saved time, increased tool life, saved money ultimately.
And I mean, because they're not easy materials to machine.
No, definitely not. Very abrasive. Some of them in the heat-treated conditions, such as 17.4 pH, for example, can be quite abrasive and can consume a lot of tooling. So,
do you do anything easy here?
No.
That's a good thing, I suppose. Is that what sets you apart in some ways? Do you think?
I think so. I would say that's our unique selling point, and that's what helps us maintain a competitive advantage amongst other local suppliers, in the fact that we do tend to specialise in what other people don't want to do. Anything that might be a bit nasty or a bit awkward, we'll spend the time. We'll use the expertise of people such as Turners to ensure we can machine it the most efficient way with the most repeatable process.
Okay, and then you just purchased a new machine that we're standing in front of here. So this is your latest purchase, an XYZ 710.
Yeah, we went to view a demo of this at the Mac show up in Birmingham earlier this year. We did look at demos of a few others, but this one came out best for our needs, really. So we've had this 2 months, and with the shop mill control, it's been a godsend, really. It's the functionality, the ease of use, and the setup times. They've been drastically reduced, and we get really good quality out of it.
And I know it's very difficult when you're working very hard day to day in the business, but where do you see yourself in 2 years' time?
In 2 years' time, possible we could move premises as we're rapidly outgrowing this one. Definitely within the next couple of months there'll be another CNC machine tool. By that time, perhaps a few more employees, maybe CMM. We're working on ISO registration at the moment, so we should have UCAS accredited certification by October. We'll take it from there, really.
And is it fair to say you're glad the company you were working for shut its doors and you moved to your work?
Definitely. I would say it's probably done us a favour in the long run. It was inconvenient in the short term, but in the long term, it's worked out pretty well. Our business has gone from strength to strength. In the space of 18 months, less than 18 months, we've grown 200% of floor space and 150% on capacity, and still growing. So, yeah.
Brilliant. Good luck for the future, Craig.
Many thanks.